Hi. So there's one thing that everyone seems to forget to do when unboxing a slot car for the first time, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is. Right before you take off the case for the very first time, you want to get very close and get a whiff of that new slot car smell. You don't do a slide in for a while and you lose it. What's going on, slot car family? And yes, I say slot car family. And I feel like Dominic Toretto from the Fast and Furious franchise every time I say that, but it seems to work. So yes, slot car family. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. This is MP Slot Car Space. I'm Massimo, and this will probably be the last video of 2021. We made it. The end of 2021 and the start of something new in 2022. So I want to end the year with a slot car review on a somewhat new slot car and something that may be able to make an impact on my leaderboard. I already almost have it back. So this is the slot car that I'm talking about. This beautiful Lola by Slot.it. It's the Lola B12-87 12 h Sebring. And it's a beautiful liveried slot car. I got it because low center of gravity. It's a Slot.it, very light, and I feel like it can make an impact on my leaderboard, and it's just a really good looking slot car. So let's dig into this. We'll unbox it, take a look at it, go over a few specs of the car, do a teardown, send it all around my track using the digital chip that I have for the Slot.it cars, and we'll see what this thing can do. Now, before we continue, I want to make a quick announcement. I have set up my Patreon account. The link is in the description. There's no pressure for any of you to donate, but the option is there if anyone would like to contribute to this channel to help my drive to wanting to make this the best possible channel I possibly can. So the link is in the description if you'd like to check it out, by all means. If not, there's no pressure at all. That being said, let's dig into this beautiful slot car by Slot.it. So let's take a quick look at the box that this car comes in, and it's your standard Slot.it box with their signature orange color, their Slot.it website on the back, their logo. It's oxygen ready, SSD ready, and here's some information on the car there. The 12 Hours of Sebring 2014, and just look at that livery with that metallic red finish, almost like a burgundy finish. Let's get this out of the box and take a good look at it. Hi. So there's one thing that everyone seems to forget to do when unboxing a slot car for the first time, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is. Right before you take off the case for the very first time, you want to get very close and get a whiff of that new slot car smell, because it's one of the best smells out there. Let's get back to the unboxing. So here it is out of its clear case, and just look at that livery, that nice burgundy. It is more of a burgundy, not a red, I guess, but it's a beautiful Mazda Sky Active livery with this nice metallic finish on it. Beautiful. Here it is, free from its base. Look at all the decals, this nice mesh detail back here. They don't miss anything, Slot.it. Just look at that. You can see that nice mesh finish. All the vents and everything. Exposed wheels on the top there, which is cool. Very nicely done. Very detailed. Very nice. There's the cockpit in there. You can see the driver. Focus. Looking very good. Underneath, it is an angle winder. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, go through a few specs of this car, we'll throw the chip in it, send it around the track, and see what this little monster can do on my layout. So I removed the two screws, only two screws holding this body to the chassis, and there's a look at the inside of the body. No working headlights or taillights, as you would expect from Slot.it cars. It is what it is. I personally like headlights and taillights, adds to the realism, but it's not a make or break deal. So this has the new quick connects that will support the chip to run on Scalextric, or in my case, Carrera. And like I said, this is an angle winder, and the motor itself is a flat 6 21,000 RPM motor. It is an angle winder, as I've mentioned already a few times. The pinion is a 12 and the rear gear is a 28. The rear hubs here, or rims, are aluminum. The fronts are plastic. Front axle is adjustable for ride height. So it is a very nice slot car. Obviously the motor pod can be loosened separate from the chassis, and it's a flexible chassis as you would expect from Slot.it. So now I'm gonna remove this, install the chip. I use this chip on most of my Slot.it cars when I run them on my track, so it's not a permanent setup in my cars. If you were putting this permanently and you affix it in the car, usually you put some hot glue so it doesn't move. I use some two-way tape just so I can remove it and use it in other cars. I'm doing it the budget way. So let's get this in and I'll see you at the track. So I mentioned when this video began that this car could be a force to be reckoned with and could cause some damage on my leaderboard. And guess what? It did. P8, 5.5 on my first set of runs with this car. That was only my second time out with the car. I did a prior lapping before that, but I came out of the slot, so I'm not counting it. So less than 10 laps in and already at 5.5 with very little tweaking. All I've done was move out the rear hubs a little bit, loosen the motor pod and the body screws to give it a little bit of wiggle. Other than that, the car's completely stock and it's running amazing. Putting some upgraded rear tires, this thing's gonna fly and it could be a contender for the top 3 positions on my track. Very happy with it, so not only does it look good, but it's a competitor. It's a force to be reckoned with, and of course, no brainer, highly recommended. Slot.it knows what they're doing. Other than that, that's gonna wrap up this video here. This is gonna be it for 2021. Probably my next video won't be until 2022 because New Year's is 2 days away. So I wish you all a very happy New Year. Thanks for joining me this year. It's been an amazing year for the channel and it's just continuing to grow. So thank you all for the support. Really appreciate it. This has been MP Slot Car Space. Once again, happy New Year. Keep on slotting on and I will catch you all very soon. Ciao.
There's always room for family.